Hello viewers, you're watching this for the first time. You are just at the right place. This is Zui Academy, and we are going to look at a question on a KNEC paper. KNEC paper, that is Diploma in Building Technology, Civil Engineering and Architecture. That is a paper that was set in 2021 October November, and the question we shall look at is on orthographic projection in third angle projection. The question reads, shows a shaped block drawn in pictorial view. Project the view of the block in third angle. Here is a solid, and the direction of the front elevation has been given by the arrow. So now what we do first of all is we have to draw our cross sign here, two lines crossing each other perpendicularly, and these ones we use a HB pencil to draw them. They are very visible and solid, so we have to draw them. After which we can now do other lines, a set of 4 lines, and these lines are construction lines. In this case we shall be calling them projection lines. So these lines are thin and faint, and I'm having an interval of 10 millimeter from the cross, the one we drew. So we can draw the lines, the projection lines, using an appropriate pencil. For your case, you'll have to use a 3H pencil or a 4H pencil. So now we draw all these lines. They are projection lines passing through 10 millimeter from the center of our cross. So ensure these lines are going to cover enough space. Now, in our third angle projection, our front elevation shows some faces here, the one at the low and the one that is landing, and the hidden line for the cutout will be drawn on one of the faces, of course the lower face. Now, because it is in the third angle projection, we shall draw the plan above the front elevation. So first of all, let's start drawing the front elevation. The front elevation, the base is 70, that is 40 plus 35, 75, that is 40 plus 35. And this other side is 60. So now we can draw this base line. We're just going to draw a rectangle out of which we can now put our faces, or draw the expected faces inside that particular rectangle. Good. As you can see now, this height here, we can put it, it's 30. So we measure 30 and just put a mark, and we draw a projection line through it, where we are just drawing the lower part of the front elevation, the face that is horizontal, this base here, and then this landing one, again we can draw it. It's 25 in size, so we project it upwards. There we go. So just elongate it, because we shall still project it to give us our plan up there. Now, as you can see, we can complete and include the cutout, which is given by a slant line on the face and the lower part of the elevation. So how far? It is 30 millimeters from one side, that is from this side. Then we draw the hidden line. So now we have to complete the drawing to show us the edges which are visible Those edges that are not visible, you leave them the way they are. In construction, you don't draw them. The ones that are visible, you draw them with a HB pencil or a solid line, as I'm doing this way. There we go. So that's the front elevation. Next, we have to draw the plan. The plan is what you draw when you observe this solid from top. So you can see these are the faces, the slant, and these are the letter U, and the slant one, the cutout, which is also a slant face. So now we have to ensure we take all the dimensions as they are from the solid. Then let's elongate this. And then we measure this distance here. We complete our rectangle again. That's actually 45. That is 15 plus 15 plus 15, 45. So again, now you draw this other line. It's visible. This other one is also visible. The outer part of the plan. Then we have the letter U shaped face, which measures 15 millimeters. So we can project it from the front elevation, and then now we draw it 15, both from top and from the base. So we draw it, we mark off the points first, then use horizontal lines, straight lines to join to this other face. Now if you're observing the solid from top, this is the face we see. So we'll have a solid line here, because there is an overlap. So you don't leave it open, because there is that face that's slanting. This one, the edge will be a solid line. There we go. Okay, and this one, and also this slant one. Now let's draw our end elevation. Of course, now it would be drawn on the left hand side of the front elevation. So we can project from the plan downwards with curves to get the necessary points on our end elevation. Just project them. We are drawing in third angle projection, so please do this way. Then also project them downwards to give us the edges. So there we go. We draw this. Just draw them. They should move downwards. Extend them until they meet the horizontal base. So now we are going to see the base for 3 faces from this direction of left hand side. It's a solid line, it's a continuous line, and the base is a combination of 3 faces that are facing us. And this top one is triangular in shape, so it has to assume the shape of a triangle right from this corner, the extreme end, back to this other corner. This one is solid and this other one is solid. So I think we are done with the end elevation. Now we do the dimensioning. The dimensioning, we follow the procedure, because we are using an A4 size paper. I'm using an A4 size paper, so that means the dimensions here I'll use thickness of 3 millimeters, height or the sizes of the lettering or the dimensioning values themselves. So I will shade this dimensioning line, and then I'm just doing the major dimensioning. So I'm just trying to measure 3 millimeters just to be sure of what I'm doing. You can approximate if you are sure of yourself, but if you can't, it's good just to guide yourself so that you do the dimensions that are uniform. They are all supposed to be in the middle of the dimensioning line, and they should be uniform as they are. So basically, these are the 3 elevations that we expected to draw. Thank you very much.